welcome back to Grace's room. Happy Halloween, everyone! So today is Halloween. Very soon, actually, I'm going to be going trick-or-treating with my little cousin, so I'm very excited for that. Halloween probably isn't really as big here in Australia as it may be in some other countries, but I still have so much fun dressing up and going trick-or-treating. I love it. Honestly, I was actually maybe considering not dressing up this year, but then as soon as it came closer, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna dress up. And I went through like a lot of costumes. Like I wasn't sure if I should be like a vampire. I really want to do something with like cheerleading. Like I was always going to be like a zombie cheerleader. And then I thought, I really like the TV show Riverdale. I mean, I like the characters in the show. And I especially love Veronica Lodge. Actually is my favorite. And I thought that'd be really cool if I did her River Vixen's cheerleading outfit. So I have my whole costume here. I have her top. I've got some shorts, some long white socks. I also have some pearl earrings just because she's like has like a lot of pearls and stuff. And I didn't really have like a pearl necklace either, so yeah. Oh, I also have some white kind of like gym shoes. And I also have some yellow tape. I also noticed with her like long white socks, the River Vixens wear, oh, it's a bit of a tongue tie. They have like 3 like yellow rings around it, and since I couldn't really find any socks like that, I thought I'd put some tape around it. So yeah, I'm also going to be wearing a little bit of makeup with it. It's like Veronica kind of inspired, not like a lot, but I also thought maybe I should Halloweeny, I don't know what to say, but like the kind of whole look up a little bit more. So if you guys saw my Instagram, you might have seen that I was like practicing this like little scar on my face, and I thought maybe I could also add this to my costume just to, like I said, make it look more Halloween-ish and more exciting. So I'm going to be doing that as well. But firstly, I need to get changed into my costume, so I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm all dressed in my cheerleading outfit now. I've got my shirt on, I have my black shorts on, I've got my white socks, my gym shoes. Oh, and I also have my pearl earrings in. Now all I need to do is wrap some yellow tape around my socks. Okay, so I actually kind of had to roll the socks in a little bit because they're a little bit long. But yeah, let's just put the tape on. There it is. Okay. So I think there's like about 3 rings or something around the socks. So I'm going to try and do this my best. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Let's go on to the second one. Alright, so that's one leg done. One more to go. Okay, so that's all done now. Probably not like the straightest, but there's something. It doesn't look too bad. Alright, so now it's time for the fun part, the makeup. Alright, I'm gonna go do that now. Okay, so I'm ready to start doing my makeup now. I've got all my stuff over there and I'm super excited. So firstly, I'm going to be doing Veronica's just natural face. She just has like natural eyeshadow, a bit of eyeliner, like a bit of like, it's like a red kind of lipstick, blush, and I'm also going to be using a bit of foundation just kind of to soften the skin a little bit. But yeah, let's get started. So firstly, I'm going to be using just some primer just to kind of moisturize my face. Okay, that's pretty good. Oops. Now I'm going to be moving on to foundation. So I'm going to get my beauty blender. I love using this. And I'm going to put it all over my face. I'm using a very natural kind of foundation. I don't really want my face to look very cakey since Veronica's is, like I said, very natural, and I don't really want my face to look like I've got like a lot of foundation on, so it's just a very natural, not very like full coverage kind of foundation I'm using. Okay, so I think that's all blended in from what I can tell. now I'm going to be moving on to some, oh my gosh, I keep on knocking over everything. So now I'm going to be moving on to some concealer. So I'm just using like a little bit, like I said, I don't want it to look too cakey in that. I'm just using a little bit just because. Okay, and I'm also going to be using just a little bit of concealer on my eyelids just to like be a bit of like a primer for my eyeshadow too. So I've heard that it kind of helps like make the eyeshadows blend more or something. So I'm just putting on a little bit as well up there. Alright, that's all blended out. Now it is time to move on to blush. So I have my blush here. They're very pretty colours actually. And I noticed that Veronica's like, I kind of feel like the main part of like her makeup, it's very like high schooly kind of like her makeup, and she uses like a bit of blush. I kind of feel like on like the sides, so yeah. I'm gonna dip into this and just tap off the excess. I'm just kind of gonna go like up there on my cheekbone. Alright, so that's all done now. Now it's time to go onto eyeshadow. So I'm gonna be using this Too Faced palette. It's very pretty and it has like a couple of like brown shades. I thought I might do like a very kind of like soft brown over here because I noticed like in a lot of photos that she has like a brown kind of eyeshadow look and like a little bit of like, it's like kind of like lighter in the middle there, so I might use a bit of like a glitter as well, so yeah. I might go into this shade, so just kind of like a nice light brown. I'm gonna blend it up here. Okay, so that's all the eyeshadow done. I think it looks pretty good actually. It's very natural and like I said, put a bit like the glitter there. Okay, so now I'm going to be doing eyeliner, and I think eyeliner is probably like the worst part because I'm not that good at it, but I've noticed that she wears it a bit, so it's not going to be like one of those really long wing ones, just like a little bit just over there. Yeah. Okay, so I just finished doing that and it looks okay. You need a very steady hand to do eyeliner, and I definitely think I could probably improve on that. Now I'm going to be using some mascara just to make the lashes a little bit longer. Since I've got a bit of eyeshadow on them, they're probably a little bit invisible at the moment, so. Alright, so that's all on now. Now, finally, I need to put some lipstick on. So, I had a little bit of a struggle trying to find like a good lipstick that kind of matched like the pinky one that she sort of wears, and this is the closest I could find to it. It's actually really pretty, that one, and I'm also going to use a little bit of lip gloss on top. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Now for the fun part, it's time to do the whole scar look. So for this, I'm going to be using some tissues, and what I'm going to be doing is kind of like getting like the thin layer of it. I'm not sure what it is, but kind of ripping it apart, and I'm going to be cutting this up into little squares, and what I will do is I'm going to get my foundation and I'm going to put it on top and just watch. Okay, so I'm just going to be using some scissors. I don't know, just it's a bit easier to kind of get the right size if I use scissors. I think I might do the scar on my forehead again. I think it looked good there. Okay, now I'm just going to cut it into little squares, and usually I probably do it like in a little rectangle so it kind of matches the size of the scar will be, but it's honestly it's just easier, kind of builds it up with like just little squares. Okay, so I've cut up all my little squares of tissue, and now it's time to layer it on my face. So I'm just going to be getting one tissue, and I might put a bit of foundation just as a base there, and blend that out a little bit. that tissue right on top. And I'm going to put a bit of foundation over that just to help seal it so it will stay on. Make sure it looks fully covered and so it's sticking to your face because you don't want it to fall off. The first time I actually did this, I found that it's like slid off and I had to actually do it all again, and that was a little bit annoying, but I had to just make sure it was really secure and stuck on there because it just started to fall off. And that is actually why I'm gonna maybe use a bit now. I'm actually going to be using a bit of Elmer's glue. You're probably looking like, Elmer's glue, Grace, are you serious? This, don't worry, it's like safe and non-toxic, so I can put it on my face, but I'm just using a little bit of it just so it will kind of help stay on and so it doesn't slide off. And since it's PVA glue, it dries up quite fast too. It ripped. So I'm actually going to say this now. This actually happened the first time I did it too. It ripped and silly me forgot to put it on the base, so I'm just going to use a bit of this now and put it just there, and hopefully it won't happen again. Okay, let's get another piece of tissue, put it on the top, try again. And hopefully it won't rip. I'm just going to get a bit of foundation. And put that on top. Okay, that looks pretty good. I think I'm ready for my second tissue now. So you will have to layer it up quite a bit, since when you actually cut a little scar in the middle, you want it to kind of look like it's a big scar, like you cut really deep into your skin. So you will need a bit of tissues. So I am actually going with my finger, just because sometimes the beauty blender pulls on the tissue and it rips it, and I don't really want that to happen. So I'm just going with my finger since it kind of just helps guides it more. Okay, so I finished applying, I don't know how many pieces of tissue I went on, so I think there's quite a few in here, and it feels like it's quite thick now, so it's really good. As you can probably tell, it might not look like it's that blended in, like maybe like a little like a different color and stuff, probably a bit lighter in my whole face, but that's okay. Once it like dries, it also might look a little bit better, and once you put like all like the blood and all that on it, it'll probably won't be able to notice and all that. So, since I just put my last piece on, I kind of need to let it dry for a little bit, but just to kind of like help make it a little bit faster, I'm going to put some setting powder, also just on the edges as well, just to sort of like make it blend in with my skin a bit more and help it dry faster as well, especially the top layer, because we need this top layer to be dry so we can like cut it and all that. Wiping away some of the powder because it is quite light and it might look a little bit weird. Okay, so I think that's pretty good now. I mean, now all I need to do is actually cut the little slice through like the middle of it, and to do that I'm going to be using my pointy little tweezers. Be very careful, I'm not going to cut myself or anything. And I'm just going to kind of like dig out little pieces of tissue, because once I like have that little scar, I want to like fold it up so it kind of looks like the skin's kind of just been folded sort of. So it might take a little bit, but, and I also have to be really careful I don't rip all the tissue off, because that will be very bad. Okay, so I think I'm pretty much done with it, and it's already starting to look pretty gross, so I think we're doing okay at the moment. So now what I need to do is just need to like fold, make sure it doesn't come off, and I'm just going to fold like the tissue up a little bit just to kind of make it look like it's like really open in that. It still feels like it's really wet, the layers underneath, and as you can tell, it's very thick. I put a lot of layers on. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Smooth it out a little bit. Alrighty, so now that I have done that, we have the scar and everything, what we need to do is make it look all bloody and gory. So to do that, I'm just going to get a little bit of red lipstick and I'm just going to put it like in the center here, just to kind of look like it's bleeding from there. This is a liquid lipstick, so. Ooh, that's very red. I didn't even realize. Okay. So, already it looks a little bit gross. So to kind of make it look more like a wound, I'm going to take my eyeshadow palette and I'm going to dip into like a really dark brown. I've got foundation all over my hands, I'm getting everything dirty. I'm going to take more like the purpley kind of browns, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to kind of like put it like around there and hopefully look like kind of purpley and gross and bruised and all that. So I'm just going to get a little blending brush and I'll use this shade. As you can see, I'm just kind of putting it around like the scars and like the little bumpy bit. Okay, so I've just shaded that eyeshadow all around the outside and I think it looks pretty good. It looks kind of purpley and bruised and yucky and all that. And now I think it's time to add, okay, sorry. Now I think it's time to add the blood, which is definitely my favorite part and probably the most grossest part. So I have like a little sponge here. It kind of just makes it look a little bit more patchy, the blood and all that. And it's just like a very thick kind of blood. It's called coagulated, I can't say the word, sorry. You see it's very like thick and all that, and I'm just going to apply this all around the outside because we just cut our head and it's bleeding. Oh wow, that's a very dark red. So I'm just going to add this all around the outside of it, and I'm going to try and cover up a little bit like the patchiness of like the tissue and that as well. I think adding the blood's probably my favorite part because it's like so much fun. You can just kind of go crazy with it as well. This is looking gross. As you can probably tell, this blood is kind of like covering up some of the patchiness there, so it probably won't be as noticeable now. Now that I've kind of finished going like around like the outside of it and all that, I'm going to go just down, not too much on my nose because I don't want it to kind of look a bit weird, like I've got blood trickles or something, but I might like get some like my fingers and kind of drag it down there, like just touch my forehead and I'm like, ah, I'm bleeding. That's really red. That looks kind of cool actually. And like I said, the blood's kind of covered up all that patches now, so it's not even noticeable. And I'm kind of loving it. I think it looks really good. I might actually go in with just that red lipstick again, just because I kind of like it maybe disappeared a bit in the eyeshadow. That looks pretty good. Alright, so it's final touch-ups with the blood. There we go. I think that's all done. I think it actually looks pretty good actually. What do you think? Let's go see what James is wearing. So I've been looking for James everywhere. I am not sure where he is. I'm just going to have to... Wow, James! You look pretty scary. What are you?
A reaper.
A reaper? Oh, cool.
Oh, your blood looks scary.
Thank you, James. Well, James and I are off to go trick-or-treating now. Hopefully we get lots of candy. I hope you enjoyed this video.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. We'll see you next time on Grace's Room. Bye for now.